like how this is looking right now, but that does not matter. I am just getting off of an overnight. I usually say, let me go get myself freshened up, but I came straight into the office. So, good day to you. Thank you for catching the live with me. I would like to express condolences to the families of the victims of the tragic accident that happened in Washington, D.C. over the last week. As many of you know, I am also located in Kansas, and I lived in Wichita for over 11 years. And Wichita is definitely home to me. I miss Wichita. Um, I am a student and I am an alumni from Wichita State University. I recall attending university, and I heard that there was a person who was selected to be an intern for Michelle Obama from Wichita State. And as I learned more about the intern, I learned more about one of the victims that was on the flight. And she was a powerful, dynamic leader, teacher, and member in life on this journey. And it's so easy to know that at any given time, this life can be over for all of us. And all of us have families, all of us have friends, all of us have communities, and all of us have people that we don't know that watch us all the time that, respect us. And so I do want to extend much respect. So, as you can see from the title of this particular live, it is I am connected to the parts of me in this experience of my desires. And so I want to share that with you. And I hope I said that right. Again, I'm losing a little time because I haven't had a little sleep, but that's okay because I'm going to take a nap shortly. With that being said, I wanted to share a video today and just get on live really because as you know from the previous video, I spoke about how to end a relationship. And the relationship can be professional, it can be personal, it can be one of, I really don't know you, I thought I knew you, or I thought I wanted to get to know you, but this is not working out. This has to end here. This is no longer functioning for me in the way that I need it to because I'm not showing up how I need to show up. I'm not divinely connected. And so I share with you that if you start using that mantra today, that as you get out in the world and you start showing up, when you have this mantra, when you have this knowingness that at any given time, you will know that you are divinely showing up because you are connected and that you have already spoke those things into existence because that's what you spoke over yourself beginning your day. As you know, I often tell you, oh, my calendar is in the car. Keep a calendar on you. If you have to write it down, write it down. If you need to put it in your phone, put it in your phone. If you need to set an alarm, set an alarm. Continue to remind yourself that you are connected. Continue to remind yourself that you're in alignment. Continue to remind yourself how empowered you are. Continue to remind yourself how educated and aware you are. Continue to remind yourself, not so that you are vain about it, but you continue to remind yourself so that you are often aware and you're keen and you're insightful and you're in tune and you are connected. You are for certain. You are extremely intentional about what you're looking at, what you're doing, and how you're going about things. And as you go into your relationships, as you go into your job, as you go into these places where you're showing up as the most connected part of you because that's how you started the day. That's how you chose to begin life. That's how you chose to speak to yourself throughout life. That's what you chose to give to others, your most connected self. That's the part of your experience. Unless whatever your desires are, if you're not clear about them, if you're not aware of them, you may be in a little trouble. You may be in a little trouble. So you should be aware of what your desires are. Be careful what your heart is asking for, and your head is on a whole nother level, is on a whole nother frequency. Be mindful of that. That's why you want to stay connected, because then your desires are in alignment with what you're connected to. You won't be seeking something outside of yourself. Think about it. They always say the thing that most people say is cliche. If you don't say who you are, someone else will tell you who you are. If you don't choose a life for yourself, someone else will choose a life for you. However, if you're always walking in this life with the affirmation of I am connected to the parts of me in the experience of my desires, no one can tell you who you are. No one can tell you where to go unless it's divinely connected, unless it's intentional, unless it's in your journey, in your path, and it's for your purpose and your good, because you're connected. You're intentional. You're high-minded. You have a higher frequency now. Your lights are on. If you're checking in, sorry, like I said, I just got off my overnight. I was going to go live there, but I don't like going live there. And so I just wanted to drop into work. I was, that those points when you're leaving work to go home, and it seems like you hit some extra blocks. And then when you get to the house, you just kind of sit in the driveway, and it's like, I need to decompress. Well, that was me this morning. So I'm driving around needing to decompress, and I needed something that essentially helped me to decompress. And it was that. I am divinely connected to the parts of me. In my experience, I'm so divinely connected to where I'm going. I gotta be more aware. And gotta remember, I'm just coming off of an overnight, but I'm just, okay, what can I do now? What can I do now? That's all I got right now. Tomorrow, I may not have tomorrow. I may not have next week. I may not have what I think I have. I have all these goals, but what can I do right now? And it was just slow down. Just slow down. I am connected to the parts of me, the best parts of me. Not just any parts of me. I'm connected to the best parts of me. Every day ain't gonna be perfect, and I'm okay with that. You gotta be okay with that, because that's what the affirmation is about. You gotta be okay with that. Maybe it's not the best. Maybe it's the good part today. Maybe you're just getting the good part. Maybe tomorrow I can be better, but right now I'm good. But also let me keep going forward. I'm connected to the best parts of me and the experience of my desires. That's it. What's the best part of you? What's the best part of you? So I'm at this computer. I have something I want to say, but I need to pull it up first. So if you're not following me on Facebook, definitely follow me on Facebook. You can find me at Latoriea Q. The reason why is because I am going to send you an invite if you become my friend or follow or whatever. And we are doing a 120-day Better Body Challenge. Now, before you get to saying anything, let me share what the Better Body Challenge is. So the Better Body Challenge is where you are going to do a stem cell therapy regimen where you are going to clean your body on a cellular level. And so your body, which ages in different frequencies, it also ages in different time waves. For instance, your cells, they renew every 120 days. That's your blood cells, your white blood cells, which are red and white, and then your stem cells. And those are the cells that keep your body functioning. And your organ cells, they renew every 3 years. And your bone cells renew every seven years. And so you are always going to be regenerating. You're always going to be detoxing and cleaning. You're always going to be healing areas of your body. And I'm just speaking of your body functioning as a physical cell. Your body's always going to be regenerating, cleaning itself, detoxing, and sending life. So if you have, let's say, a cut, it's going to send more life, which is your white cells, to make sure it's can fight infection, excuse me. And your blood cells, which can build, your red blood cells can build. Your stem cells are going to keep feeding them. And you want it to be fed healthy things. So it's 44 plant extracts that you'll be taking for stem cell therapy for regimen. So to go on, I am sharing with my team iLift for Life, and I have iLift Body and Beauty as a group if you want to join the 120-day Better Body Challenge. And that's so that you can get your cells clean, and you will have, you got to go in the group. You got to go in the group. Sorry, it's too early in the morning, and I really can't go into great detail, but I want to share with you our team is building up. And so we are also looking for more individuals who want to become certified transformation coaches. As you guys know, I'm also a former trauma specialist, and so I'm so glad that that is not a title that I have to keep saying as often. I will say I'm going from a trauma specialist to a transformation specialist. How about that? I like how that feels better. And so that is my desire. That is what I'm connected to, helping more people get themselves in a state of homeostasis where the pH balance is, good. A lot of people walking around here off pH. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and plug it in now. We have eye patches. This one right here. This one right here. You can start here, or you can start with the IV86. With that, this is going to start you with the eye Hercules to get on a frequency where your body can heal itself. I have on a patch now. Let's see. But my patch, I have patches for pain and inflammation. So if you're walking around with pain and inflammation, if you're a smoker or a drinker or someone who participates in vices, you have an addiction, this is an opportunity for you to put on a patch. This one is detox and cleanse. It'll help your body start wanting to kick the habit of whatever it is that your vice is. There is also alkalinity. So if you are having any type of, I want to be very mindful when I say, but if you have any chronic issue, this is something that you can take. It also regulates your stem cells. It helps them to be on the frequency to get the right messages to the white and red blood cells. So again, definitely check out that. I had to plug it. I had to. I oftentimes don't talk about what I really do. I just seem to talk sometimes. So here we go. So I'm at the spa now and just getting it ready for the day. Because if I go lay down, yeah, I'm going to sleep. All right. Anywho, where are you from? I see you on here. Where are you from? Just say hey. It's okay. Might even sing a song for you. I really don't ever mess with the buttons on here. Okay. But thank you. So anyway, I am creating a blog this morning, and I'm talking about what we are doing at the spa. So I am offering a service called wood therapy. I don't know if you've ever heard of wood therapy before, but wood therapy is where I use wooden tools to stimulate the lymphatic system of a person's body. I also have, let's spin it around, a lymphatic vibration plate. So if you are on TikTok, you are on Facebook Marketplace, you are on Amazon, if you are on any of these Temus or whatever, get a vibration plate if they offer you a vibration plate for the cheap. Not even gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna hold you. Yes, I know that the better the quality, the better the vibration plate. I get all that. However, because you need to have open and clean veins, open and clean arteries, and an open and clean lymphatic system, for right now, if you can find a cheap lymphatic vibration plate, whether it be on TikTok, Temu, Amazon, Facebook Marketplace, Instagram, whatever, if you can find one, go ahead and get one. I use it 3 to 4 times a week. I use it because it stimulates your bloodstream to, just like when you go to the doctor's office and they remove blood from you, they don't just let it sit on a table. You see the nurse always shake it, or they put it in the machine to make it spin around. Your body, while it has functioning living cells in it, right, it's moving like a vortex. So you have an energy field moving around you all the time. And so when your body is in motion, for instance, if you're riding a bike, going for a walk, swimming, if you are, whatever you're doing, having physical activity, your body, its vortex, it's spinning even faster, or it's going to places where that oxygen you're taking in, it's going to those places that really need to be cleansed out, because it's a vibration getting you going, vibration. And so if you can find a vibration plate, get a vibration plate. If I can tell you anything else, find a grounding mat, GROUND, ground, like earth. Get a mat. Here's why. And then I'll go back to the wood therapy. You're gonna want to get a grounding mat or earthing mat. Some of them are very pricey. Everything I'm telling you is going to cost money, okay? Until you can get yourself out in nature and go lay on the ground and get into the resonance of the earth, you are not going to be calm. You are not going to be completely at peace. You're not going to have a regulated frequency. And so if you get an earthing or grounding mat, this is going to plug into the grounding port of an electrical outlet. So if you have a 3-prong, for instance, this is a 2-prong, right? This is 2-prong, but you know the one with the third? It's going to go right into the third one. And it's going to go into that because it's going to put you on the same frequency as the earth. If you sleep on it, you are going to eliminate so much pain. You are going to eliminate so much stress out of your body. You're going to get the best sleep, because it's your bed, but it's simulating you sleeping on the ground. So it's simulating you being out in nature. It's simulating you, it's that energy is of the grounding mat. It's sending those signals to the body to regulate itself and go into homeostasis. So if any part of you is out of whack, which is, as you know, like I said, a compromised system is a blind system. If your mind is compromised, it's blind. If your body is compromised, it's blind. It's going to go rogue. It's going to do what it wants to do. And so this mat is going to put your body in a regulated system. It's going to put your body into homeostasis because now you are in the frequency of the earth. And so any frequency, and I want to say that correctly, any frequency, any hertz, or any part of your body that's not in the same rhythm, not in the same sound, even vibrationally wise, if it's not in sync or if it's not sound with the earthing mat, with the earth, because you're plugged into the outlet, remember, If it's not regulated, if it's out of whack, it's going to begin to regulate it. And so your body will start to have the inflammation areas relax. And it gives your body an opportunity to heal. It gives your body an opportunity to reset. It gives your body an opportunity to have those cells transform themselves if they need to transform, because now they're going to go from sick to heal, hurting to heal, feel better. So I won't say heal faster. I don't want to say that, but you will get better sleep. You will feel better as far as your energy levels and your focus. And if you have any pain in your body, it will begin to start sending the signals there to get it in frequency with the rhythm you should be in. That was a lot to say. That was a lot to say. I can't see the chat if there is a chat. And normally I can see it. Anywho, so if I could tell you anything today, get a vibration plate or a lymphatic plate. That's the one you plug into the wall, yes. You're going to vibrate. You need to stay on there. They usually do it in 10-minute rounds. So do the 10 minutes, go breathe for 10 to 15 minutes. Do breath work exercises. After you do that, you can go back on there. I would say the longer you can stay on there, the better. The longer you can do it, the better. It may irritate you. It may send you to the bathroom. Most people within the first 10 minutes will have a bowel movement. So anything that's in your body that has been building up is going to work itself down. Most cancers start because there is feces from parasites or toxins that have built up in the small intestine. Most of us have always had or will have a small intestine that has blockages because we eat meat. We have an American diet. We don't eat enough fruits and vegetables. We don't drink enough water. We eat too many sugars. So because we have a poor diet, our small intestine usually gets blocked up first, which is how we have poor gut health. Then not on top of, we have a lot of mental health issues because we have poor gut health. So with that being said, you want to get your gut as clean as possible, and you want to eliminate anything that has been in you for too long that shouldn't be in you. And that is a great way to get it out of you, the lymphatic plate. Again, you're going to want to also get the grounding mat and the earthing mat, because those frequencies that you'll be in will have your body sending the right signals to the right areas. So if there's inflammation over here, it's going to go work on the inflammation over here. If there's nothing going on in the foot, there needs to be nothing going on in the foot. But if you need other things happening over, let's say on your shoulder, you have an injury, you want your body to be sending signals to the shoulder, not to the foot. So be very just cautious, if you will, about how you treat your body. So many people try to overcompensate. So don't always try to overcompensate for pain. That's a word in itself. Don't always try to overcompensate for pain. We do. We try to fix ourselves in ways that we should have been dealing with the pain. And so then the signals get crossed up. And so then we begin to focus on the wrong thing. So again, when you are on this earthing mat, your body has frequencies that are going to be put into harmony. You'll be put into harmony. Because again, remember, I told you we have an energy field that is always moving all about us, all around us, all the time, okay? And so your blood is moving in an energy system that's considered like a vortex. And so because your blood is moving all the time, you need to keep your body moving all the time, or have it in a homeostasis state when it's at rest. You follow what I'm saying? You want to be in homeostasis at rest too. You don't want to go haywire at rest. That's why people can't sleep. People are losing sleep. I got the patches. I got the patches for you. I just want you to know. You can go on newextracts.com/iLift for life. This is why I'm sharing this with my clients. So what I do, okay, is I have these frequency patches, and these frequency patches go with the frequency. No, I don't want to say that. It goes with iHercules, which is a cellular rejuvenation spray, and it's for stem cell therapy. Okay, so with this, your stem cells are also functioning at a frequency, and it should be a frequency again that is resonant with the earth. So that's where your body is always should be telling itself. Your body should always be telling itself to heal. That's what I'm saying. The body should always be telling itself to heal. But if you have any cells that are not being regulated well, you want to have frequencies. That's why people have sound bath music, or what else they have? Frequency, vibration music, Tibetan flute. They have all these sounds going on around them when they go to sleep. You can find it on YouTube now. Or they have just nice rain in the background, the white noise. Some people can't sleep without light. So because you may be on a different frequency of a different harmony, those cells are also on and off signal. So anyway, these patches help your body to get the frequency grounded. And so these also have the iHercules with it. And let me tell you, the reason why we use these patches is because it's to regulate your vortex, your frequencies. And so you put a patch, you put a patch on your upper left quadrant. Now, when I say upper left quadrant, your upper left quadrant, so upper is going to be above your waist. Upper, the left. So it has to be on the left side. The left side of the body has your signals that are for receiving. So, who is that? I think that's Spider-Man. If you ever watch, usually, I don't know, maybe it depends on the actor too. But Spider-Man always kind of gave with his left. It's always weird because he caught on. But anyway, it's your receiving. Okay, so you're going to receive your signals. You attract on your left side. So anytime you do anything, especially when I tell you what's coming next, okay? So you put the patch on your upper left shoulder here. Then we'll get back to wood therapy. The best thing that you can do if you're upright, you're no longer on the grounding mat, right? Get out of nature. Get out of nature. And I know we're in the cold season, so you probably can't do this because I know I can't right now. But if you can get to the nearest big tree, or you can get to a running spring or running water, like an ocean, a lake, any type of running water, it also helps as you receive energy, your frequency, your vortex. It helps to calm you. It helps to get you in a healing state, because the ions in your body that are of negative frequency, that are basically telling your stem cells the wrong thing, with the stem cell therapy regimen, you're able to get those heavy toxins, heavy metals, those plastics, those things that are in your body that are slowing your frequency down, slowing your vortex down. It's able to get it to its lowest state. And the lowest state will be in the ground. So in the ground of the big tree, in the ground of a spring, in the ground of the ocean, in the ground. It will get it out of your body because it's going to pull it, because the earth will not, it'll absorb that energy. It'll take it from you. So get out of nature. Get out of nature so that you can calm yourself and be at rest and be in homeostasis. You're following? You following that? So circle back around to all of that and say I do wood therapy so that I can help people get the lymphatic system open and get their system cleaned out. So your lymphatic system is what helps you have bowel movements, which helps you go to the restroom as far as urination. Your lymphatic system helps you to spit or sweat. Your lymphatic system is what creates saliva. You have glands all over your body of your lymphatic system. And your lymphatic system is the waterway. It's what gets the the water to your gut to make the fatty tissue blow up. You get what I'm saying? It's the waterway of when you drink fluids and liquids and it goes through your stomach, it gets it over to those organs, the pancreas, the gallbladder, the liver, the kidneys. It's what gets it moving. It goes through a waterway. So if you can keep your system clean and keep yourself at homeostasis, which is balance, then you have a body that is not blind. You have a system that is aware of itself and you feel better. The natural way to say is you're going to feel better. Peace, peace. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. So if you have any questions, I will try to best answer them. It seems like sometimes I do have to say what I do. I'm a massage therapist as a trade. I also have a background as a certified community psychologist, in which which is the job that I'm just coming off of, really. I work at an emergency shelter. So I'm just coming off my overnight, getting ready for the day, and coming on to share and update my blog. So thank you for the likes. I appreciate you guys being here. Oh, this is not like TikTok. I'm still kind of new to these lives. I want to get more consistent. I had another guy in the comments of another video ask if anybody would be interested in meditating together, and not necessarily meditating, but just focusing on a mantra for each of us. Essentially, just saying a prayer together for ourselves. Just, remembering to be connected, to remember to take care of one another, to show up as our best self in our life, and to have relationships that honor the best parts of us too. To just come together and be connected with people that have true intentions, of, again, just speaking life to one another and starting with ourselves. Because if I can't be the best version of me to myself, I promise you I won't be the best version of myself to anybody else. And so just getting tuned in, getting on a harmony and a frequency where, we are all resonating. We're all resonating in this way of, we're just doing the best we can, and we're all on this journey. Because again, I have people from India. Let me see. Obviously, the United States. I've had people from UK, just from different places, just pop in at random times, and it seems like we are all on the same page as far as being healed vessels. And I want to say that, not in any way of being used by religion. Y'all know I'm not religious. I come from a religious family, though. But even with that being said, I respect and I know that all of us have this journey in life that we're on. We are born in different places. We were taught different things, but at the core of it all, we all want to, be at peace within ourselves, have families that we love and love us, also take care of our communities. And so I mean no harm to anybody just because, they may be of a certain religion, and do no harm to me, because no matter what your religion says, I show up in peace. So to connect with other people, that's why I love doing this, because I love connecting with other people. And I think it's important to connect with others and not just be so caught up on what you were taught in your traditions. Yes, your traditions are your traditions, but some traditions are not always right. And some traditions are not always fair in the sense of not even to yourself. And so even though, yes, traditions work, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's perfect. In this journey, we're all on. It's okay. It's okay to come together. That's all I want to say. It's okay to come together, even if you're different. So yeah. All right. I'm gonna finish this blog up. So anyway, also we have Cabrin here at the spa. She usually comes in a few hours. But we have Cabrin here. She is a massage therapist. She has been a massage therapist for 17 years. That's a very long time. And she's been a massage therapist for so long because she is very she's delicate. She treats the person not I won't say she treats a person delicate, but how she treats the body, it's very intentional, and it's very uh, delicate. That's what I would have to say. So she really takes care of whatever she's taking care of. So if you have a shoulder out of whack, if you have a neck out of whack, a back, I mean, she's good. She's good at what she does. Um, and that's what I love about her. She's very intentional, and I appreciate that. So yeah. Anyway, I won't just keep rambling. I'm gonna just finish up my work, but I did want to share with you guys the affirmation that I have for the day. And honestly, it's not one that I made up at all. It's one that I had came across from. Oh, I tagged her in the last video. I can't think of her name. Anyway, I had tagged her in the last video, but I am connected to the best parts of me. And it's not even the best parts of me. Again, it's like I am connected to the parts of me in the experience of my desires. That's it. That's it. That's all I have to do today. Be connected to the parts of me and the experience of my desires. That's all I got to do today. And with that, that means I'm doing the work that's on my to-do list. I'm getting my work done. And for some people that may be difficult. So I wanted to share that with you. Or if you're a person who, you're having relationship battles, or you're having, stupid body problems. You feel like you're too big today. Your pants didn't fit on right. You're struggling to get through to, the job, the traffic is bothering you, everything, your heart racing, you're irritated. Somebody just may need to know, like, I am connected to the parts of me and the experience of my desires. So even if you're sitting in traffic today, you are connected to the parts of you and the experience of your desires, and it's, the best parts of you, God willing, you know what I mean? Because we don't need to be flipping nobody off in traffic, right? So it's the best parts of you. And if you are someone who is going through something, you lost a family member, or you are, just trying to come to terms with certain life changes, just remember you are connected to the parts of you and the experience of your desires. You asked for this, you prayed for this day. This was maybe not the day that you dreamed about. This maybe wasn't part of the fantasy. This wasn't part of the idea that you had when you were coming to terms with this is what you wanted. Maybe you didn't think about certain parts. Maybe you just wanted to look at the good parts and forget about there are some working parts. This is the working part maybe today. So if you are someone who's experiencing the working part of life, life is giving you a workout, it's okay. You are connected to the experience. You are connected to the parts of you and the experience of your desires. You prayed for this, so be patient in this. You've been wanting the opportunity. You just don't know what tomorrow holds. It's that you need to get through right now, and right now you are connected to the parts of you and the experience of your desires, and the best parts of your desires are also working out for you too. So remember that. That's something I have to tell myself. I get stressed out, and so not even today. I'm just coming off the overnight, and so I'm in between. So I stopped at the spa. So it's like if I complain about this, why would I complain about this? I pray for days like this. I knew days like this would come, so I knew that I had to suck it up. Maybe this isn't the sweet part, but hey, this is the part that I had to do to get to the next part. So I'm okay. I am connected to the parts of me and the experience of my desires. Maybe I'm losing a little sleep. Maybe I'm tired. But I am connected to the parts of me and the experience of my desires. I pray for days like this, and I'm okay with that. Hey, maybe I have to cut off certain things that I didn't know I needed to cut off. Maybe I needed to cut off whatever. I can't even say I watch TV. I don't even watch TV. I do watch a little Netflix from time to time. And if I do watch TV, I wouldn't even say watch TV. If the TV is on somewhere, it's when I'm at the shelter. So, but I can't say I watched TV. When I did watch TV, I think the last thing I binged was Scandal. If that tells you how long ago I really was into TV. Scandal. Shouts out to Kerry Washington, this girl. Okay. She played that. But nonetheless, I do watch old time movies or series on Netflix. And I think I do have Amazon, so I watch that from time to time too. And I'm sure I got some other stuff. My son has stuff too. So, but as far as TV, television, television, I'm cool on it. Nobody's saying nothing. Okay. I'm about to get up off of here. Make sure you go watch. I'm gonna plug it again. If you're not my friend on Facebook, find me on Facebook. I will invite you to iLift Body and Beauty, where we are doing the 120-day Better Body Challenge. The Better Body Challenge is where we are doing a stem cell therapy regimen. And this regimen is to basically start our holistic wellness journey together. And it starts on March 1st. So it gives everyone enough time to get their regimen together. And the regimen is, you can take the iHercules, which is a spray that you spray 4 times, twice a day. Some people overload it. You don't have to overload it. I'm going to tell you now, if you do overload it, it's not going to make a difference. Some people do take it 3 times a day. You're going to essentially dilute it a little bit because you're drinking fluids and you're eating food. But when you take it in the morning, you're going to take it on an empty stomach and you're going to let it, process through your system after you waking up for 15 minutes. When you're taking it at night, you've already ate your dinner and the food should be clearing out of your system, so that if you take the spray, it's for you, as you go through the night. And so that's why I suggested the lymphatic vibration plate. That's why I also suggested the earthing mat. And so as your body is having its cells rejuvenated, it's getting in frequency of the resonance with the earth. And then you've had this stimulation where it's opening up your arteries, it's opening up your veins, and it's opening up your lymphatic system. So as your body goes into its healing state, it goes into its homeostasis state. Anywhere that's out of alignment, anywhere where the vortex of your energy field, is seeping energy, losing energy, where it's not high functioning like it should be, it'll be sending those cells to repair, sending those cells to detox and clean, sending those cells to bring it back to a place of it's at its homeostasis, it's at its balance. So, had to plug that. Find me on Facebook. Because you want to do the 120-day challenge. And like I said, all these things do cost money. I don't want anyone to think like, oh, it's free. No, nothing is free. But what is free is the transformation, because it's a matter of once your body goes into homeostasis. For instance, I have this spa here today. So I started taking the spray, February of 2022. And that was after I had a little head injury. And I started taking the spray because I was not able to function very well. I was having some nerve pain. And I had nerve pain because I did something that I wasn't supposed to do. I am my own liability in this situation. I did something that I wasn't supposed to do because I did what the doctor told me not to do. Let me just say that. I did what the doctor told me not to do. And so when I did what the doctor told me not to do, I started to have extreme nerve pain. And the nerve pain was so bad, I felt like I was being electrocuted, like full on hand on a hot wire, electrocuted. And so as a massage therapist, I couldn't do my job. So I began to lose income. I began to just kind of lose everything. And with that, I have my upline. She sent me the bottle. I was like, look, girl, I'm not able to do it. But within 3 days of me not only using the spray and being on the earthing mat, my pain just started to dissipate. So the pain dissipated so much that I was able to get on a exercise ball. And keep in mind, I'm feeling like electrocuted. So I was able to get on an exercise ball and I rolled back and all of my spine just like, you know, those glow sticks that they sell at the Dollar Tree for like 4th of July or for birthday parties or whatever, you crack and you go, that was my back, because I had been so locked up, so like stiff for months. My injury happened November of 21. I got the spray in February of 22. I was so contracted for months, and I began to have really bad thoughts. And I won't say suicidal thoughts, but I really began to have bad thoughts because I was in so much pain. I was just so broken, like inside, because I was in so much pain. And when I realized that I was no longer in pain, I I cried. I cried. I was sad for myself, and it was probably, I took pity on myself. That was the only way I could say it, because I was pitiful. I was in so much pain. But I took the spray. I took the regimen. I was on the earthing mat. I took the spray, and I did the lymphatic plate. And within 6 months, my whole life completely transformed. And it's not because the spray made me feel better. I naturally lost weight. I naturally had the side effects of more energy. Naturally had the side effects of I could focus. I naturally had the side effect of I'm wanting to show up better, because now I'm sensitive about life is fleeting all the time. So I'm so sensitive about life now that I want to show up in ways that are very intentional, because I know what it feels like to not have life in the sense of I couldn't work like I needed to work, which meant I couldn't mom like I needed to mom, because my son was in sports, he was doing different things. So then it became, well, I don't have it. Then it became, no, we can't do it. Then it became, sheesh, how I'm going to pay this bill. Then it became, but I was able to redirect myself and get focused. And so what I'm telling you is, it matters if you're in pain or not. It matters if you are heavy or not. It matters if you're getting enough sleep or not. It matters if you have the energy levels that you need or not. Because in the end of it all, are you doing what you actually need to do, or are you distracted by these particular things? And so I share with people this information, not only of how I was able to heal myself, but in the sense of how I was able to learn more about myself, in the sense of how does the body actually work? How does the body actually function? How does the body need, what does the body need to be at homeostasis, which is balance? What does the body need to fully function and be at its alkaline state? What does the body really need? And so I share these videos. See here, I share green information, which means information that is continually always going to be out there, can always be used. It's always going to be able to grow. It's always going to be out there for me to just say, go watch the video, because I've already said it, right? I share with people, this is how you activate water. You are water. You're 70% water. This is how you activate your cells. This is how you turn the light on. This is how you get what's called telomere support. Now, if you don't know what telomeres are the ends of the stem cells. And those are what sends out the signals. Go watch the video. I showed the Avatar movie. This is what they show us in plain sight. This is how our cells also communicate. It sends out its telomeres and its other telomeres, and they connect. And they say, what are we doing today? What are we doing for this body? What is going to go on? And you want them to be in harmony with each other, so that then they really are sending the right signals, sending the right information. So your body is healing itself. You're not this anymore. What are we doing today? What are we doing with this body? You want it to be. This is what we're doing with this body. We in a flow. Yeah, like you are water, right? Think about it. You got a vortex going all around you, and you got your cells talking. What do you want your cells to do? You want them to be like this? You want your cells to be like this. Remember, you're water now. What do you want? You want the white, was it the white little crashes where it's slamming into each other? No, everybody wants to be at homeostasis, balance. So that's what I share with people now, because it's that serious. But as a massage therapist, I was able to expand my business just sharing with people how to get healthy, how to take care of yourself, how to have, you know, a refreshed, renewed sense of self. I am connected to the parts of me and the experience of my desires. So that's how we get it. That's how we live. And it's important. You should do what you are supposed to be doing in this life too. Whatever you're here to teach somebody, whatever you're here to show somebody. Have y'all seen that the Hillman talk has taken over? Have you seen that? Thank you. Appreciate it, Kim. Have you seen that? The Hillman talk? That's where they are sharing classes. So you can go essentially learn for free. You can go take an anatomy and physiology class. Learn about your body. Learn how it functions. Learn what you really need. Learn how to build your cells. Understand what collagen production is. Understand what your lymphatic system is. Take it for free. Take it the intro. I'm an advocate for learning. Go learn something about your body so that you can understand when it's time to be imbalanced, how you're functioning on so many levels. Because as above, so below. So below as above. So you'll understand how many systems work when you understand the key system works. You. It's good stuff. Go learn. Go learn over there if you still have it, because so many people deleted it, which is cool. If it's a distraction, it's a distraction. Well, all right. Well, it's almost been an hour for me. Like I said, if you like to connect, I am on Facebook, Latoriea Q over there. So thank you guys. Have a good day. And again, write it down. Say it to yourself. I am connected to the parts of me and the experience of my desires. It's no one else's desires. It's your desires. You are who you say you are. And will be who you said you'd be. All right, y'all. Peace.